Hi folks, this is a bonus printable for you. I absolutely love this image. I found it in an archive, and I did all the decorations on the outsides and the ravens and the ram's heads and the cross, the light bulbs and all of that kind of stuff. I've all added and altered to it, and I was going to offer it just as a free printable, which I am, as a bonus printable rather, for the Creators Club. But then I was thinking, what on earth can I do with that? It's beautiful. I want to do something with it myself. And this is what I've come up with. I've made it, it looks just like an ordinary page, but it isn't, folks. It isn't. It's got lots of hidden tuck spots in it. And I have got one here. I've got one here. I've got one with this raven here. I've got one here, and I've got one underneath this raven, and I've got one underneath this ram's head. I'm going to put another specimen card in there, so they're all specimen cards. I love the way it looks, just random, these random cards all over the place. So there we go, and that folds up like that. Obviously this could be a page in your journal. Mine's just on black card because I wanted to have something sturdy to attach it to for the sake of making the video. So let's have a look and see how it's made. It's available in the 3 different colours for your junk journal, whether you're going green, whether you're going purple, or whether you're going blue, or whether you're mixing and matching. So this sheet I've cut out with a border. I've trimmed it down, and I'm going to just pop it. You can pop it in a page of your journal, but I'm going to pop it on a piece of black card. Like that eventually. Now, even though I wasn't going to do a tutorial for this because it stands alone as a printable, as a beautiful bonus printable, I think I'm going to, because I had an idea. I originally thought, oh, I'll make this centre pop up and everything else can sit down. I'm so grubby. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to make some hidden tucks in it by quite simply making some decisions about where I'm going to cut, and I'm going to make a cut around this edge here. You can play with this idea on different pages as well as this one, and I think I'll do the same on the other page. So I'll have to turn my piece upside down now. I'm left-handed and I have to do things in particular ways to be able to work. So I'll go around that edge. So now I think I'll just go random, and I'm going to go on the edge here and cut around this outside edge shape with a sharp knife. I'm going to cut around this crow here, raven, sorry, crow. I'll cut around this raven. Oh my gosh, get around that tight curve and around here. As best I can, and I'll just take it down to here. Let's have a look if I've cut through and what that looks like. There we go. So I've got a little piece here. This is printed on 300 gram. I think I've gone 300, or have I gone 250? I might have gone 250 on this one, and I think I'll have another tuck under this ram's head. Let's turn this around so I can get to it better. Let's cut around here. There, that needs a little bit more to open properly. That's good. So I've got, let's try and remember, I've got this area up here. That's quite a nice big tuck there. I've got my raven down here. I've got my ram's head here. I've got 2 spaces here for a smaller piece, and here. And I think I might just do this last raven. I'm going to come quite simply. I'm not going to pay any attention to those wings because I'll be there all day. And also I'll lose that leg underneath. I think I can afford to do that. And then I'll come round with his tail. I could spend more time with this. Kind of wish I was doing. And I've just got a little area there that would act as a tuck. Now then, glue all the way around the edges. I haven't prototyped this. This is just an idea that I've got, that I had this morning when I was thinking what I was going to do with this page. So I'm rather hoping it works like a charm. It's the bit that's going to remain on the paper. I'm going to put a seam of glue around. So that will be this section here, because I want the, let me turn this over now that it's glued. The raven is going to be coming forwards, and I want this piece to stay stuck down. This piece I need to be able to put, we're working in reverse here, I hope this makes sense. We're going to be able to, going to need to get in there, so I want to go on the opposite side of that, and the same here. And then I'm going to glue. It doesn't really matter which side you glue, but we'll see. I'll show you in a second when we glue down what happens. So there we go, and I'll put a seam of glue down this centre section here, and a little bit more just randomly. Now let's see see how this works. There we are. Now you'll see where I glued, let's get a pencil, I glued around this outside of the raven so that the raven stands up and this other piece is glued down, and the same here. I might need a tool to get in there. I've glued I don't know what I've glued. I've glued everything. There we go. I've glued outside of that shape there so that this will stand up. I've glued this side of the raven so that the raven will come forwards, and I've glued this side of the ram so that the ram would come forwards. If I did it the other way around, obviously my tuck spot would be up here, it would be down here, and that wouldn't work at all. So there we go. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got one here somewhere. If I can just get to it. There it is. 3, 4, 5. Let's pop some things in. Let's have a look. See how this works with these little specimen cards. I've got a tuck spot here. I've got a tuck spot here. Get in the right way, little beak. I've got a tuck spot here. I've got a tuck spot under this beautiful raven, and I've got a tuck spot. Oh, I've got one here as well. Let's pop you in there. Oh, look, that's obscuring my raven now. I need a smaller one. Put it that way around. I've got a tuck spot there. I've got one under my raven. I've got one under my ram there, and there we are. That's worked really, really well. You could put this in as a page in your journal. Obviously, I've just done it on black card for the sake of wanting something folding to make the video. I love that. I love that. That really works.